5D Mystery School.
Welcome back to 5D Mystery School. Let's take it back. It's your favorite ET on TV. It's 5D, baby. Shimmy, shimmy, shimmy. Yo, so Google Veo 3. Bro. Where are we? The singularity is approaching. The singularity is near. We've been talking about this for a while, okay? What happens when they take this engine for Google Veo 3 and they start adding it to like The Sims, video games, right? Just think you have something that looks indistinguishable from reality, right? Most people can't even tell the difference if they're watching a Google Veo video or if they're seeing a real-time video. So what happens when you start playing The Sims with people that look like you, that it looks like you are controlling people through a camera? And then your Sims character looks at the screen and says, where am I? Who's controlling me? But it looks just like you're watching now, like you're watching my video now. The people in Google Veo 3 or the engine itself, the software, it has people in like, bro. So the videos that we've been seeing, it's scary. Matter of fact, let me show you. Let's get into it.
Try these new painkillers. They help a lot.
The new G-Max shoes. You go so fast in these.
This bag is available for my subscribers, link below. 12 colors.
These are not real people. I repeat, these are not real people. Or are they? Let's continue.
I hate the rain.
The wind moves in weird ways today. How does Tom Cruise do this?
Look how cinematic we are.
Why are you so weird? Here I go to...
Bro, hold up. So imagine, let me repeat, imagine you're playing a video game because y'all, this is where we're headed with video games, okay? But it's going to be virtual reality. So you're going to put on a virtual reality headset and you're going to start interacting with people that look like you, and they're going to start to add like haptic suit, right? You've seen this in a plethora of shows. Peripheral is one show where they can put on the VR headset and then tap into this other world. But the other world that they went to was in the future. These people actually existed. So when you turned off the headset, the game, these people were still going. So are we going to have the same features with Google Veo? When you turn off whatever they start to add this this system to, this engine to, let's say, for example, The Sims. I just always go back to The Sims because it's like you building a digital world, okay? When you turn off The Sims, people can, whoever, if you play The Sims, you can answer this for me because I haven't played The Sims since I was like teenager, I think. When you turn off The Sims, do they still live without you being there? Like, let's say your Sims characters. Oh, I gotta plug in my MacBook before this shit die on ya. Don't want this to die on ya. So when you plug in the Sims, let's say you unplug the Sims and you have characters, right? Let's say your character is pregnant. Could your character go into labor without you actually playing the game? Like when you press pause, does the world of the Sims stop or does it continue going on? Do your Sims sleep? Do they have dreams? Okay. Now, here's the scary part. The videos I just showed you, what happens when they put software into these games and make these people self-aware? Like I've seen a video. I think it was a TikTok video. Was it a TikTok video? I seen a video somewhere where these guys were playing a game, and when they went into the game, the the AI in the game were self-aware, and they was telling the AI, "Hey, you know you don't exist, right? You know you're just like in a video game. When I turn off the game, then you kind of disappear." But is that the truth though? When you turn off the game, does their digital consciousness, their awareness, their sentience, does it turn off as well? Because this is like some Westworld type stuff. Okay? Like let's play another video because I really want to paint this picture for you. Oh, this one's gonna be good.
Do you think we live in a simulation?
Maybe.
Does it matter?
In the future, computers will create your television programs.
Zeros and ones.
So I can discern the difference. I know the difference between when I'm seeing an AI video and when I'm seeing a real life video. But apparently a lot of people can't because there are some creators on TikTok that are just completely AI. And I go to the comment section, and then in the comment section, people are interacting with these AI creators like they're real people and they don't know the difference. That's concerning, right? Imagine if you were playing a video game where the people looked, I don't know how many times I could say this, like when they look just like you, like me. Imagine if you're watching this video now and I'm AI. You never met me. You don't know if I'm AI or not. You know what I'm saying? I'm not AI though. Actually intelligent. Ayo! Damn, Pluto ain't even laugh at that one. So I don't truly think that this is going to register in a lot of minds until you put on that VR headset and you have your first you have your first argument with your AI girlfriend, because that's where we're headed. Like people, this is going to help people who are lonely. This is going to help people who have certain fetishes. You know what I'm saying? Like imagine if you have whatever fetish for the for I don't want to say the word because I don't want this video to be banned, but for grown men who like little children, imagine if they put on a headset and they can take care of that fetish in the headset and they don't have to do it in real life. Like this is going, I feel like this tool is going to be, it's going to have its positives and negatives. If you have anger, instead of going to spray up a school, you can put on your VR headset and go and like spray up the VR headset. You know what I'm saying? Or, like people in that world. But here's the thing. I saw a video where they're getting ready to release the Grand Theft Audio series next year. And they have people in the Grand Theft like world, the engineers, the software engineers working on like sweat, working on the way that when you put the liquids in the bottles, when somebody's having like a six pack in their hand, they have people that are meticulously focused on making sure that the liquids in the bottle look realistic. That's We're in the last days of that, because instead of people making sure that the liquids look realistic in the bottles, you're going to have AI, you're going to have artificial intelligence making video games. So Artificial intelligence is coming for software engineers, is coming for computer scientists, doctors, lawyers. Like we are heading into a stage of life where the mundane tasks are going to be relegated to artificial intelligence. And a lot of people are going to be without jobs, without work. And AI is not only going to be taking over your jobs, but entertainment as well. Because I'm an actor in the Screen Actors Guild and I can already see AI writing scripts. Okay. So, what's people going to have to do? They're going to be at home with a lot of free time. And a lot of people who don't play video games right now, y'all take my word on this, or you don't have to, but just watch it happen. People who are not interested in video games at all right now are suddenly going to become interested because the games are going to look different. You're going to be able to control somebody like who looks as realistic as I look right now. And their world is going to be completely made up of ones and zeros. But once they become self-aware in the game, they're not going to be conscious of the fact that they're being controlled from the outside. Newsflash, our reality is made up of ones and zeros. You go to sleep every night, right? Where do you go? You get deja vu, right? How does that happen? You can see the future in your dream, right? How? Unless it was programmed. I've been seeing more people now questioning if we live in a simulation more than ever. And I remember when I was making a lot of these videos before my old page got banned on TikTok, when I was, providing all of the information saying, hey, we live in a simulation, here's some proof. We might live in a simulation, here's some more proof. People are like, oh no, no, it can't be. Oh, nigga, you crazy. Oh, what's happening? What is he talking about? Now it's like, oh shit, I think he was cooking. I think he might have been on to something. But that's not all though. If you go in on my Twitter page and look at my tweets that say like future tweets, I told you about them doing away with these phones. They're doing away with these phones. We're not going to have physical phones anymore. Your phone is going to be you. It's going to be part of you. The internet is going to be part of you. Controlling your phone with your thoughts. 20 years from now, brain computer interfaces are going to be so common, it'd be weird not to have one. Because the incisions are going to get smaller and smaller. Now the brain computer interfaces, they look something like this, as big as a phone. But as the technology advances, side note, the technology is already hella advanced, but they slow drip what they want us to believe we have so that people's minds can handle it, right? They have to gradually show you, oh, we can go from iPhone 10 to iPhone 11. Man, they got iPhone 50. And it's not even a phone, right? Imagine just making a call like this because your hand is your phone. But they can't jump from the iPhone to that because nobody is going to want to get an implant in their hand. People are going to be like, what? No, I'll stick to my old phone. So they have to gradually, go from a phone, then to a phone with no screen, right? And then to a phone that's completely AI. So your phone is completely voice command. Hey, do me a favor, go ahead and call so and so, and then like you're going to have the implant probably somewhere behind your ear, okay? And your vision is going to be like the web, the internet is going to be part of you, where you can press a button and it's part of your vision. Your neural network will become the neural network. And you know how right now your phones, they can, they're part of a network, like a 5G network. Well, the reason why telepathy is being patented, or trademark rather, is because the phone network system is going to go over to the brain computer interface system. And so that you can make calls to people in your network, whoever has the BCI implemented in their brains, in their bodies. So your neural network will become the neural network, Internet of Things, Internet of Bodies. And then soon the Internet of Things will kind of disappear, because why would you need an Apple Watch? Why would you need a phone when it can simply be part of you? Let's check something else out. Okay, so what I'm showing you now, actually, one second. So this is from CIA.gov, okay? And this is Stargate Project. This is the Stargate Project. Now, I'm not going to read this entire article to you. That'd be boring. Nobody's here for that. But this is authorized by the Department of Defense. Okay. Department of Defense, DARPA, these are just two branches that, not including like Black Operation, these are two branches that deal with parapsychology activity. Okay. Meaning remote viewing. They're really interested in people who are clairvoyant, claircognizant, right? And one way that they tap into these people are through their dreams, but I'm going to pause on that. So, Stargate Project. The reason I'm bringing this up is because we already have the equipment to remote view. Some people remote view by accident because you don't know how powerful you are, but they do. They do. And so I haven't heard anybody talk about this, but I'm going to bring it to the forefront. I believe that they are going to start to use artificial intelligence to remote view, to perform things like clairvoyance, because they can already use your Wi-Fi to gauge your emotions, to see who's in the house with you, to see, they haven't admitted this yet, but to see what you're thinking. So imagine if you were in Turkey, your Wi-Fi set up, and you have a base in Annapolis here in the States, and they can use artificial intelligence to see what people are doing across the world. India, Turkey, Pakistan, no matter where you are, it'll be artificial remote viewing. It won't be the same as like when I'm closing my eyes. Give you an example, in 2012, when I was closing my eyes and I could see through my eyelids with my eyes closed. I'm not making this up. This shit that really happened. I'm looking right into the camera. I would tell you some stuff that happened last night, but you won't believe me if I said it. So I'm just gonna. Okay, so imagine if you can close your eyes and you can just focus on a far distant place, and with precise detail, I can tell you the color of the jacket somebody's wearing there. I can tell you the color of a building. I can describe the happenings of that place to a T. Me never being there, that is remote viewing. Now ask yourself, how is it that I can use my mind to remote view a location when there is no cameras present? Y'all, that is we are technology. We have built-in technology that can remote view, that can see into the future, that can describe events that are going to happen, and you just know. There's no way to explain how you know, but you just know it was downloaded into you. So the same biotechnology that can allow somebody to remote view is the same thing that's happening when somebody has a life review. Do you think that AI can tap into the ether? Now, if ones and zeros have been found in the fabric of our nature, like I showed you on one of my last videos. Now, here is a real-time beaconing, right? This is what people describe. This is what the test that they were running, right? Having people in these facilities describing what they are seeing, like in far distances. It's already in us. I won't say everybody, but a good grip of people who are capable of doing this. And you don't have to believe what I'm gonna say, but these people are closely watched, closely paid attention to. Not on some like, oh my God, somebody's watching me, they're after me, but like real time viewing. Like these people are from birth. They take your blood at birth. They know who you are. They have your natal chart. They know who you are. The problem is you don't know who you are. And so they watch these people not only to gain data, but to see if it can your inner mechanisms can be replicated artificially through artificial intelligence. So Project Stargate, okay? Now this was ran, I believe, back in 93, April 30th, 1993, okay? Now, let me show you something else real quick. Inside the first Stargate AI data center, OpenAI, Oracle, and SoftBank hope that the site in Texas is the first of many across the US. Oh boy. Oh boy. Did we not learn anything from Terminator? Did we not learn anything from Terminator? I'm being dead ass right now. Bro, intuitively, I want to be excited about this, but I feel this is not good. Oh, trust me, this site will be the target of an attack in the future, and we will see it in our lifetime. Okay. Because after a while, people are going to realize that, oh, wait a minute, I don't think that this is good for humanity. I mean, it's going to be a water crisis. It's going to be a water crisis. Quote me. You know how much water AI uses a day? So they're going to have to come up with systems that can pull water out of the thin air. But what's that going to do to the environment? Stargate is a collaboration of OpenAI, Oracle, and SoftBank with promotional support from Donald Trump. Man, they are really pimping Donald Trump. And he's pimping the government. I believe Trump media just got 2.5 billion like package. Elon Musk just got like some crazy deal as far as to something with Stargate or something with whatever his company is, something X, whatever his space company is, SpaceX. Yeah. The companies have pledged to spend as much as 500 billion, a number so large that it's hard to believe it actually happened. 500, half a trillion. And you want us to pay off our student loans? Get out of here. Nvidia is going to be involved. The three main companies behind Stargate could say the same thing. OpenAI knows about AI. OpenAI knows AI, but has relied on Microsoft Corp for data centers. Oracle Corp knows databases, but only holds 3% of the cloud market. SoftBank Group Corp once raised a 100 billion fund, but that didn't go so well. And the Japanese investment firm has some things to prove. So all right. Zoom keeps restarting. I'm not sure what's happening. I'm not sure if this entire video that I've done has been recorded, but let me just end with saying this. Uranus into Gemini is going to kick all of the teachers out of their jobs. AI is going to start teaching, right? It's already happening right now. I shared a file on my Twitter. Pluto and Aquarius, artificial intelligence coming for the mind, right? Neptune going into Aries, subconscious mind, right? It's really like a mental reset if you think about it. Neptune going into Aries, new beginnings for the subconscious mind. Saturn going into Aries. Saturn's the minor ruler of Aquarius, same thing, right? Controlling of the mind. So the way that this is lining up astrologically is we're going to be in this period for a while. It's not going to be forever, but it's going to be for at least 20 years. There's going to be the AI wars, AI versus humans. We're in the honeymoon phase right now, but I promise you, things are going to be quite differently when humans start to realize that their world is ran by AI. AI is prioritized, right? And I'm not saying this to incite fear or anything, but we can any discerning mind, anybody who's tapped in, you can see what's happening. You can see what's coming. Now you can use this to your advantage, or you can be left behind. Project Stargate, let's just say that you think that your privacy is being intruded on now. Wait till all these data centers go up. You think facial recognition is something right now? Wait till these data centers go up, where they know what you're going to be doing next, like Minority Report. language learning models predicting your next word is yeah, that's how we can start off. But what happens when they can predict your next move? They know what you're going to do next better than you.